Damn, I ain't got nothing set up. What could I do with that 10? It's 10 acres right there. What would I do with that? That's 10 acres though. That 50 look nice though. It got trees on it. That's a 50. What's this one? That's too much though. That's too much. That's too much. That's too much. That's too much. That's expensive. What the hell? Yeah, you think gold on that? 85,000. 85,000. He must think he got gold or something. Nobody ain't buying that shit. Where is that? All the way up there? Oh, hell no. He crazy in hell. Yeah, this will work. That'll work. That'll work. Yeah, that'll work right there. Let me get that for $3. Let me get that one. Let me get that. I want that. Let me get that for $3. Come on now. Come on now, stop playing. What you connected to? What the hell is going on over here? The hell is this thing connected to? That's weird. The hell? Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Welcome. It take way too long. No, I didn't want this accent. What you was working with today? Hello, and welcome. Welcome to 777 News. I am your host, the one, the not so amazing Roy. Roy's here today, and it's a lot been going on in these here streets, as always. As always. I wanted to start out with a joke that was written and given to me. See how well this joke is. I'm gonna see how well this joke goes. I didn't write this joke. Somebody near and dear to me wrote this joke. They cracked up. They went, ha, 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 ha. So, get opportunity to hear this joke. I think it was posted on Facebook. They got it on Facebook. Here it goes. What does a hooker call her farts? You ready? You ready? Are you ready? And this, I'm not being, to anybody that works in the industry, I am not shaming you. Here it is. What does a hooker call her farts? Prostitutes. Ha, 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 ha. Okay, it is funny. It wasn't funny, but it's funny. It's funny today. It's funny today. It's funny today. All right, that. Okay, you get it. You wrote a good joke. You get it. You get it. You get it. You get it. You get that. That was pretty good. That was good. That was good. Prostitutes. It was good. Got it. Welcome to 777 News. Of course, me and Roy will be double teaming the show today, depending on how it goes. We'll just come in and out. You had it. You had it. You knew where you were going to start at. Where are you going to start? Ha! Got it. It's right here in front of me. I got it. This is where it's going to start. Yeah. Right there. Apple redirects its iPhones to be produced in India. Now, all of you Apple users will have instant scammers in your phone. No need to wait. No need to wait for the person from India to call you any longer. As it's now being produced there, they can go ahead and add themselves in by coding. God, give it to me. Come on now. So, humor.
You're full of yourself today. Go check your IG right quick. For Kendra. Probably the same thing we already talked about. How are y'all doing? Yes, Bama chick, I'm an Apple girl too. Hi, Kendra. Kendra, where you been? Oh, yours is just funny. Okay. Well, if I'd have known that, I wouldn't have sent him over there. Hey, Megan. Hey, Gigi. Kristen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you Android people.
What?
Okay, so that was just funny. It wasn't nothing serious.
I can't even get that loaded up in time. Why?
Stop.
I can't even show that. I can't even. First off. Hold up. I'm doing my best. Yeah, go look at Dirty Dan's page. Look shit. Look at Sneaky Pickle. I don't whose page is it on? Is it Sneaky Pickle's page or is it on your page, Kendra? I'm sorry. That's funny. That is funny. I can't. If I if I played it, says that's one of those sticky conundrums right now. I I can't play it as much as I would like to. Um, I I can't. What do you mean? I tell you even missed it. I can't play it. Uh, um, let's see what's on my Rolodex before I hit our topic of the day. Let me see what else is in my Rolodex of news. Uh, shit. And what's this one? Ah, damn it. But there's that. There's that. I could touch that. Can't touch the other stuff. Okay, so sorry. Usually, most news anchors could just move on, and that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna write that down because it's gonna. I'm gonna speak about the. Shit, I really don't want to write that. I just keep it on hand. You keep it on hand. I don't even have a pen, so it must not. It's one of those. If you remember things, don't talk about it unless you remember. Okay. So there's a host of things that have went on here as well. There's this little sticky little there's this little sticky little thing that's tried to stay away from, but somehow it's like and you missed anybody who thinks they're late, you just missed the jokes. That's what you missed. That's what you missed. You missed. Yes.
So I just want to give a lesson on something. If you're on this app being racist and hateful towards someone, it can constitute as a hate crime and harassment. So anything else pertaining to me and said individuals, let's please just refrain from having these conversations. You know, if I'm there, I will definitely excuse myself. And but let's just be mindful of the things that you say. You know, when it comes to a person, a hate crime. Let's just be mindful of the doxing. You know, it is highly illegal. It is very, very illegal to share. You saying, oh, people are saying, oh, this isn't doctor. This is. You cannot give out people's information.
What? How much?
I can't fill you in right now, Petty.
I know some of it. I know
Okay.
some of it. I know.
Okay.
I
Well, I'm just
know.
gonna.
I just want to.
You can't
No,
ask me no
no,
questions right now.
Nah.
So not right now, but
Yeah.
there's certain things that you cannot do when it's towards people over and over repetitively. You cannot do that. And I was also told it's wild that people think that they can get onto the internet and just say anything, if that says anything.
No, I'm. What's happening right now? Even in my head, I'm trying to find a very.
There's no way to even come around it without being blunt. So
No, I can.
Okay, well, give me the code then, man.
Yeah, I have to. No, I have to. I'm not
Okay,
gonna be
go
quiet
ahead.
with this.
Go ahead.
I think most people can.
And
figure
y'all,
out.
please stop apologizing. It is none of your faults.
I think it's. I I think it's to the people who are in our. So, people are in our courtyard. Like,
Absolutely.
as much as I would love to have a private space for us to like
Absolutely.
have our fun, and even though they have been blocked,
Right. Absolutely.
they still will find a way
That's
to
they're
be
in my state. You can't even do that. You can't create other pages, come in how they, and then admitting that you're window licking. They are to leave you alone once you ask. They
right,
absolutely leave you alone. If they do not, it constitutes as harassment.
right. I think what I have to say is to us and not them, because
Mhm.
what I it was it's so this is
Y'all,
like
I'm
probably
up here just
with
laughing at Betty.
it seems like within in this year alone,
Mhm.
starting at the beginning to now to present time, there's been this thing that I thought was, when energy is tapping you on the shoulder, or you can say God, or when something is kind of just tapping, and it's been tapping, and like the realization is real now. The realization is that these people on so many, it's so layered too.
Mhm.
These people are committing crimes.
And don't even know it.
Yeah, and then there's the chemical thing that's happening that they're getting from doing these things that
Yes.
they
These
perceive.
endorphins that are being
Yeah,
released. Absolutely.
yeah. Then there's this other layer that has to deal with people who are, one, maybe in active recovery as we speak. So maybe they put down whatever they're
That's
doing.
harmful though to other people. So that's another thing that you have to be really careful about.
I know, but America's so unique that they don't like talking about their problems. They like putting band-aids on it. So
Right.
if we talk about what's going on with the F and the C, the powders
Right.
and the pills
Right.
that's going across this country. I've never been around someone that has, like, I've never partaked, and I've only like seen people walking around, and I told somebody this earlier. I've seen people walking around who have done put things into their bodies, but I've never actually like
In real
sat,
life.
yeah,
Yeah.
sat with
Yeah.
them and seen like the effects. But if I'm going off what I read, there's this thing that happens when people are coming down.
Mm-hmm.
They get mood swings. Some people,
Withdrawals. Yeah,
yeah.
the withdrawals.
So on one hand, I feel like I'm watching some people are partaking, and some people are like, when I say partaking, they have put it in their body, and you see them in their most happiest moments,
Mm-hmm.
and they come on, and they're the they are the light show here on this app when they go live. They're like, oh, they're so fun, they're so bubbly. Then you watch them this mood swing. Then you're like, who is this person?
Right.
And some of them can be so ugly when they have their mood swings or they're
Right.
having their withdrawals.
Right.
So there's this layer of not knowing I've committed a crime, doing dangerous things to one's body, and having mental episodes.
Right.
Because at Epiphany, Mike is at least real with us. I can say
No,
this.
but listen, I have said that several times. I do not agree with him what he is doing. I don't also agree. I actually mentioned his, mental health today, and when people are known of that, they love to pull that whole mental illness card when it comes to them, but then when it comes to other people, it doesn't matter. But it goes both ways. And so, oh, he got me over here trying to code, y'all.
No, what I'm saying is, I'm not calling Mike out. I'm saying the one thing that he has, which is I'm saying this is as a upper hand,
This is a me.
I'm saying it as kudos to him. He at least lets everybody know.
This is who he is.
Well, not that he has mental issues. He sees a
Yeah.
therapist. He is prescribed what he takes and has to find the proper dosage.
Yeah.
What you are watching for the other ones is unprescribed, not the right doses, right? Not the right dose, taking whatever to numb whatever
Right.
is going on. Because I couldn't imagine numbing myself to the point where, like, I didn't get on here. My first thought was clean. And
Right.
my next thought was,
I just
damn.
want my flow.
Yeah, my thought process was, damn, I hate folding clothes. This was my thought process. It wasn't
What am I
about
cooking for dinner? Yeah, you're
yeah,
right.
it was
You're
the
right.
whole
You're
thing.
right.
and,
You're right.
and then before I even thought about cook this, I was like, what time do I have to cook? And
Yeah.
are the tacos gonna be good? Do I
I
have
always think about food, man.
do I have sour cream? Do I
You're
want
right.
And then I was like, is this the day that I turn vegan and get some vegan cheese? Is this the day I do a tofu tacos? And I'm like, and then I did a whole switch and I was like, hell no. And then I came and was looking at land, and the next thing
Your
you know,
mind doesn't operate the same way as others, but that's what I'm saying. Even somebody that is mentally healthy to other people can be pushed to a point to where now their mental health is in jeopardy.
I, the problem is in the doxing, but there's a more kudos. What I want to say, kudos to everybody that's making sure they're protecting their family.
Absolutely.
Everybody that's going to protect their family in real life and take action. Thank you so much. You are doing an amazing job. You, if you haven't heard it, you're hearing it from me. Thank you. I'm sorry for whatever
Don't
anybody
apologize.
is doing, but you are amazing, because what no one is talking about or they can see is that people on here do come to people in real life.
Oh my gosh. I gotta go, Petty.
Yeah.
I just thought about the time. I gotta go.
Yeah. Go ahead. You're fine. The thing, and I have to be very careful how I talk about this, because on one hand, I don't want to offend anybody. And on the other hand, I want to make sure that you understand how serious, not internet safety. It's not even safety anymore. Because I just said this earlier. I was like, hell, I'm being OPSEC, and when I'm being OPSEC, you still find out where I'm at. Operations security. That means I don't disclose where I'm at. If you know, I'm sorry. Try not to be too smart. All right. All right. This at least needs to be talked about. And fuck it, I didn't even want to talk about it. Kendra and anybody else that was looked up, y'all know the person who was looking up people, right? One of them, at least. Yeah. We have examples though of. We have an example in a person getting their family members are not here. They were coming on here and they lost family members. It wouldn't even call it internet beef. I would say they lost a family member or family members because of an issue going on in someone's head with their persuasive thoughts about what they were saying. And as much as people who are doing the crimes do want to say, never. And the I'll never is in the same sense of, then why would you let your mouth get so nasty in a box or in the comments? If you would never, see, the internet does some crazy things to people. If you would never, then you should would never do anything or say anything to anyone that you wouldn't say in person. If you would never. I never go harm an individual. Well, if you are harming people when you think it's funny. Fuck! This is so layered, and I'm not even trying to. Fuck! I'm not even trying to. God damn it! Excuse me. Sorry. The minute you have a thought to call a federal, if you decide to call the building where someone lives, you have committed a crime. The minute you speak about who should make the call, you're all criminals. You're all criminals. First off, you watch people tell you they committed crimes and you stayed in the room for entertainment. Did you hear what I just said? You watched and listened and read. No matter how they put it, I didn't do it, they did it, this person did it, but they all were in a chat together, listening to crimes, doing these crimes. And it's the same as a robbery. Just because you were in the car and they went in the bank, you don't get a slap on the wrist. It's the same. It's the same. And this goes in so many directions across so many groups, without even saying any names. People have turned crimes into entertainment. I know, Mike. I know. I'm not talking about you. I ain't even talking about. Yeah, I'm over here on the people that's here, like secretly listening. They are probably sweating. They're probably sweating because nobody has took the time to explain this to anybody. It's been fun. Like, basically, this is dad me stepping in, because I wouldn't want my son, or if I had a daughter, I wouldn't want her in this situation. I would not, if my kid was watching somebody on the internet, he watches YouTube, and this person got on YouTube and said, yeah, I was gonna do an unwanted call to the Kelly the kitty cat who told me to leave them alone. Excuse me? Kelly the kitty cat said leave her alone. Why are you premeditating in your chat to everybody that you are about to stalk Kelly the kitty cat? And why are you, son, listening to this person tell you that stalking is okay? You don't need to watch that. You don't need to watch that. Stalking it's not okay. It's not okay. In no sense, no form, man or woman. It's not okay. I know. I'm not even your situation is totally different. Mike, yours is different. It's different, not in a bad way, but bad to those who are watching. It's basically like it's basically like this when it comes to you, Mike. It's basically like this. They can dish it, but then when they get uncomfortable with, because some people have a break, you don't have a break. What they don't realize every time they come messing with you is that you don't have a break. It takes somebody to talk you off of that. They don't understand. So then it becomes it becomes this very echo chamber thing. It's an echo chamber when the brake isn't put in, because they stopped. So they feel like you should stop. So it's an echo chamber, because you have to understand who's here. Once they got rid of the kids on here, this is where 75% of women across the world come hang out. They love it here. It's better than their stories. Let me just give you this. This here is the best thing since Netflix was invented, and they just don't know how to get rid of their Netflix subscription. If their significant other could tell them how to get rid of it, they would get rid of it, and this is it. Okay? This is it. This is their sauce. They got a little control in their sauce. They can say what goes on in the sauce, hang out with their girlfriends. It's the new social life. This is the new, she don't gotta go to the park no more and take her kids to the park to go find somebody to talk to, because her thoughts is overwhelming and she don't want to go to a therapist. She just got this thing that's nagging her, and she just need not to think about it, because why didn't he pick up the baby's clothes? And why did my son do that at school? And my boss. So this is the new thing. This is their new thing. It's good right now until it becomes too much, and it does. That's why they get on Reddit, because it becomes this foreshadowed afterthought that they got to get it off, because everybody's on the bandwagon, and I don't want to be on the bandwagon with them. I want them to see that somebody's doing something wrong, and I just want them to change that. So when it comes to you, Mike, it's the echo chamber of, some people don't know the entire story of what the women did to you during your lowest times and how they continue to poke you. They do this great thing here of forgetting what the woman did to initiate that against the man. They forget it. It becomes forgotten until somebody says something, and everybody who knows the thing, we all know what happened, Mike. We all know. But the new characters don't know, so it seems like he's attacking women. But like, do you know like this, and do you know this, and do you know this about him, and do you know this about her, and do you know how she took money? Do you know how she stole money from somebody on a fake donation thing, and was stealing folks' money, talking about she was gonna donate the money to such and such cause, but she took thousands of dollars? Do you know that she was having sexting conversations with this other man while spending large amounts of money behind her husband's back? Y'all missed that? And talked about the man. You missed that? I mean, all that happened, girl. You missed that whole episode? You missed that? I'm just saying, like, just saying. And then the other one, her husband be talking, ooh, they just be down and dirty. They don't even like people that look like you, girl. They said something about Spanish folks, and they said something about Italians and Ireland folk, and I got half Ireland in me, girl, and I got a little bit of Italian in me, and they was talking about my essence, girl. But I guess if they put on their nice women mommy voices, they good with you too, though. So I'm just gonna sit here and not say nothing and mind my business, girl. You keep watching that. Just saying. Just saying. You missed a whole chapter, girl. Girl.
I'm sorry, y'all. I had to go get my baby.
You got it. You good. I'm over here dropping seeds and planting trees.
I heard some of it now. I did hear some of that. And then I do feel like this is what that has become. It really has. But you have a lot less control than you think you do. There's a lot less control than you actually think you do. Um, Basically, like for me on this side, y'all have been very welcoming and inviting. You guys have definitely stood to your morals and values, the ones that I actually see over here. We're not talking about the ones that might have been over here, but now they're not.
Let me go ahead and get him a name. Let me go ahead and get
I
him a
gave them
name.
one. I already
What
gave
you
them
call him?
one.
What you call him?
They're the petty rejects.
They ain't in here.
That's why they're the rejects.
Don't be putting my name on them. They know. Don't, girl. Don't even ask to them. Don't ask. Don't even
I
ask.
told you I don't know what the hell your block button be doing, but it be crazy,
Girl,
man. Like,
they exiles. They
I mean,
exiles.
but
They
it
exiles.
always seems like it does come back to you, which I'm not understanding how. I don't understand how.
How many
You know,
days I've been out of it? I've been out of it, ain't I?
this
I've been
whole
doing it.
time, this whole time you have been absolutely. This whole time you have been. At least on my part, you have been. You know,
I've been out of it.
right? Absolutely.
We
The
been
anger.
getting in.
Oh, the anger Avengers. Now I did call somebody Perry the platypus today or yesterday. I did do that, but there's a difference in name calling and actually being hateful towards somebody and something you can't change. I will say it over and over again. You can get more education, you can get speech therapy, but what you cannot change is your color of your skin. And I appreciate those that who have never judged me based on that. I really do. You know, those that have gotten to know me, y'all know how I am. I'm a jokester. I just am. I talk a lot of shit, but that's it. But when it comes to Mike, like he is his own individual. We can say whatever we want to say, but we cannot make him say anything. He is a grown man. I do wish that, sometimes he didn't get as excited or riled up by the things that they're saying and just let them talk and actually would have taken the measures he needed to long ago. Because Petty, you've been around. You know, just like I know, I've been around. So, if he would have done that in the beginning, then, I feel like great. I hate that, somebody that we absolutely know and have went to therapy with has been pushed to a point of this. Like that, to me, if he wasn't so strong-willed, where would he be?
I mean, is doing. Mike just wants to do
He's doing
his
his thing,
TikTok thing and
right?
just he really don't. He really don't want to be fucking with them. Like I
He
mean,
don't want to be bothered, period, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, but he can't end up staying out of it because every time you turn around, it's like, oh, you associate with this person, and then you bring him back into it. Like I don't know. I've gotten to know him on a deeper level.
just I say when it comes to Mike for me, if I see him like that, which I I try to turn this here sucker off, and I
I
do
do too.
I'm sorry, I'm not visiting everybody's live. I realize that it has to turn off, and some of y'all not there yet.
I
Um,
have so many times went in there and talked to him. You know what I mean? So many times I've went and I've tried. But I'm only one person. You know what I mean? When you're being came at by a lot of different people, and he gets excited, it takes a little while. But if you don't even give him that time to let him continue to do his thing before you're doing the same thing over again to him, they're inciting it. That's all it is. It's being poked by a lot of different people, and you can't just do that. Yes, it's the internet, but we still live in a real world. Like this is
damn, Mike, you got folks over here making videos talking about give them the $300. They'll tell you the blood type. Shit.
yeah. Then it's not only that. I mean, it's people that actually are paying for information at this point. So
That's it probably all. I'm new to the internet, and this has probably always been a thing. And when I say I'm
you've been
new
on
to the
TikTok?
internet, no,
Oh, go ahead.
when I say I'm new, People have been YouTubing, Instagramming, Facebooking.
Mm-hmm.
If I let you into my Facebook, you are going to see pictures of my family, and I'll say one or two things. Nothing
Right.
bad. Hey, son, I mean, hell, if I go look at my Facebook, goes, something I last said is, I don't fuck with my sister.
I said that too.
If you if you got her as a friend, delete me or something like that. I don't fuck with delete
Right.
it.
But
I
still,
said, that's what I said. I don't fuck with her. That's the
to me,
last. That's
if
the
I know
meanest
you on
thing
this
I done
app,
said.
Teddy, if I know you on this app, I'm not going to search for you nowhere else. I'm sorry. I'm just not doing it. I'm not going to search and find out who you are. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to contact your family members. I'm not going to try to call your job. I'm not going to sit up here and I'm just not going to do it. I have too much other things going on in life for me to sit around and be worried about who you are. What you give me off of here is what I get.
I think that part is if for Mike, if anything, just don't stop asking for these folks stuff, they personal stuff.
Absolutely.
Them other folks, whatever they doing, that illegal stuff.
Leave it to them. Let
Yeah,
them have it.
I don't want to
Yeah,
see you
I
in
agree.
trouble. You
I
Mike puts
absolutely
himself in some dangerous situations that I know I can't.
Absolutely. I agree. I totally agree with that. And I've told him many times, I don't want to see him hurt. I don't want to see him in jail. And I understand to a man, of course, that should be him. Of course, that should be him. Like I get he can protect himself, but at the same time, there are crazy people out there. I don't want to see that happening. I wish he would have took a different stance in a lot of it, but I can't say that he wasn't provoked. I've been around the whole time. So it's hard for me to just be like, oh, I can only see it your way. No, I'm going to see both sides of it. I'm going to see both
I
sides of
agree.
it.
I agree. I can not only can I read when people are talk like when I'm reading on Reddit or if I'm looking at somebody, I
Is
can
he
like
on Reddit too? Because I remember you just told me I made it. Oh my goodness. How do I get to
girl,
Reddit,
the
y'all?
last thing you want to be. Girl, let me show you something. Let me just show you what you don't want to be. And I hope you get it. I hope the picture. I know man, for any man that see this, I hope you get what I'm saying. When I say this and I show you this picture. And I hope you
What?
get it.
Uh-oh. What could it be?
For any man out there. Any man out there, boy.
Oh
That's the
yeah.
last.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to be related to.
Oh
That's the
yeah.
last. You don't want any man here on this app.
Ooh.
You do not want nobody associating you. Hope you get it.
It's that
And what I
man.
read, what I read, what I read, it's like, oh, no, 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 not the same. Not the
I don't
same.
want to say it out loud, but I think I know what that is. And then why are
Yes.
some of them blinking red?
Wait. That the one that right there is what I'm looking at. But that's not what I'm referencing.
No,
I'm
no,
not
no.
looking.
I know that's not what you're referencing. I'm pretty sure I know what that
Yeah, yeah,
is.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. You know.
Glad I'm a woman. I would still say if statistically if it's that for men, for women it's probably, it's probably still bad because that's bad for one area.
Oh, that's land ownership. That's
Oh,
looking.
okay.
Yeah, that up there is just land ownership. That's not ain't doxing nobody. None. That's looking at stuff that's available.
No, you ain't showing nothing.
Um, I know
But
you don't
y'all,
get it. I know you don't get it. Yeah, shit. I'm not finna zoom in. I'm gonna make this very vague. Nobody ain't gonna say I was talking about them. This very vague. There's there's one, two, three, four states in this photo. So
we
I'm not
see
talking about
two.
nobody. Oh, I also see some
We see
islands. There's
two.
islands in here. I know a few Havanas. So I ain't talking about nobody. Hell. Just saying. Yeah,
We
but
just
what I read is I I have I please nobody on Reddit take this as like, oh my god, Petty isn't gonna call anybody out. That's not it. And I'm not at the call out. We're not at the call out point. With somebody else today, yeah, we there. We're not at the call out point. I truly believe in mental health like somebody that's letting you know that they have mental health issues and people that aren't letting you know mental health issues. I I think Mike is open to talking to anybody. Is Mike, does he say some wild stuff? Yes. Does he do some wild things? Has he done some wild things in the past? Yes. But I would like to advocate for us talking to Mike more than trying
Absolutely.
to close this door first. And the person who read it, that means I read your stuff. That means I heard you. And that means you know I heard you. And you people, you know I listen. So that's why y'all be putting it out there for me. Because you know, if Petty sees it, he gonna,
Or did I freeze?
am I frozen? I'm frozen?
You did for a second, but
Oh.
no, you're good now.
We are not
Yeah,
inserting ourselves into anything. We are not inserting ourselves in nothing.
no, absolutely not. I have already taken this stance for the last couple of days. I do not believe, doxing people is okay on any party. I'm just not gonna sit there and say I think one person is more wrong than the other person in a situation that's been going back and forth for months.
They
I don't
friends.
have anything to do with who.
Girl, you read that, girl. You see that comment down there? I ain't finna say nothing. You better not read that out loud either. Don't read that out loud. Don't read that out loud. Please do not.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't read that out loud. Shit. Ugh. They be snitching in here, boy. They snitch so fast though. Lord Jesus.
What?
Ooh. Girl, I almost drew. I had a second opinion came in. Ooh. We ain't
I
doing
do that
don't worry, we
sometimes.
ain't doing no vote. We ain't doing no vote on you, so don't even worry. You safe. Nobody ain't gonna vote on you.
I think enough people have been involved in this tangle web of stuff that's going on the last few weeks, months, and I really just feel like it's time to stop. And for me, myself, I'm going to make sure that I protect myself and my family. And
I
that's what.
I agree. I agree. Will the thing will it stop?
It'll stop for me.
Well,
I mean, and I've
for
heard
the
other people.
time for okay, your personality
Mhm.
is one that people I'm seeing now.
I know, I
Not
heard
me.
you
This
talk
ain't
yesterday.
me.
I heard
This
you
ain't
talking yesterday.
this ain't me. I'm just telling you what I heard. What I heard on Reddit.
Go
I
ahead.
didn't know people had a disdain for you.
I mean,
Somebody
absolutely.
said, let me tell you what I heard. Somebody said, Queen E, they bow down to something like that. What the
And
hell?
that's crazy to me because I for the whole, even just with the Desi situation, like they tried to blame me for sending her to bother people, and I'm like, I don't do that. I don't run any fucking body. I am just me. I'm just me.
When I seen you have it's conversations. I don't know if people aren't used to having conversations. I've seen more people
I know they're intimidated.
run.
You can just say it. They are intimidated. I gathered that.
No, it wasn't the intimidation. It was
No,
you
no, I'm
have
not saying
conversations. I've
I'm not
seen you
saying
argue with people.
Yeah.
I've seen you argue with people. I've seen you have conversations where they don't have to stop and think and be like, because it's you come in such a motherly, sisterly way
I try.
that it's not even harmful.
I try.
I mean, you do a better job than me. Hell, I give you kudos. You talk to more of them folks than I want to talk to. I'm like, damn, she doing that because I am not stepping in that room to speak to them to change their damn mind.
No,
Yeah.
not you guys. Not you guys. not you guys. I'm not talking about you guys being intimidated. I'm saying a lot of people, when talking to me, can be intimidated by my personality because I'm blunt and I'm very honest, you know, so it can be taken wrong as mean, or if I'm just talking over your head, or I feel I'm better than you. So I don't mean y'all. I mean, I sit with you guys. Why would I ever feel like that?
But the way the person said it, and I know I couldn't see who was in there. I'm like, if the people in here are staying, if they stayed in there and heard that, that means how they feel, and that's unfortunate. That hell, if I don't like something, I just say, oh, I
That's
can't
me.
stand that damn person. I ain't for the fuck.
I don't have a hate for anyone. I
I
don't.
got, I got a dislike. I don't got no hate, but when I dislike, boy, it's a
I
nasty
do.
bubble guts.
I do have a strong dislike for people. I'm not going out of my way to pick with folks. Like, I'm not going out of my way to pick on people. I know. Yeah.
That part. That's the part I don't understand. I probably
I,
got to do more studying on this.
I don't know. But I'd be like, if you mention me, if it's fuck me, it's fuck you. That's how I feel, though. But that should be everybody.
If you, the thing is, okay, let me ask you this: the people that you don't mess with, do you go bothering them, seeking them out?
No, no. I
That's
have
the real
went
question.
and tried to like stop it before, and that was it. I've went and
But
tried to stop it. I don't make fake pages to go sit in their chat. I don't go in and just troll and make comments. I don't do any of that.
that's the part that has been blowing me for years on this internet as a newbie. Why would I go somewhere
That I'm
where
not wanting.
you
Right.
know what? You don't like me. You don't want me there. You say bad things about me in the chat, but then I'm just gonna come around and cozy up in a place and act like we cool.
No.
I don't get it.
I've tried to mediate some situations because I was asked to, and quite a few of them actually, you know, and that's how I have gotten to this. I'm assuming because I tried to mediate, and it was like, why would you come and be asking your request? No, we've had conversations trying to stop it, but I'm not going out of my way to be like, oh, let me find out this about them. Let me go in their chat and
You
pick with
won't.
them. I'm
You
not doing
won't. You listen. Look. I don't like Fab. I don't really like to. I hate keeping secrets. Since it said something, we ain't got no problem.
that. Oh, who?
I'm
Who?
just saying. I just wanted to go ahead and get this off my chest because somebody dropped some damn receipt, and it ain't none of my damn business who around you.
What?
But I'm just saying, these folks do be watching. I got to get that out of my brain.
You talking about a receipt on me?
No, not you. I said
Oh,
that name. I
oh, I
said
thought you
Fab.
did. I thought you did say that.
Oh, I said Fab. I said Fab. I just
Now there's certain people that I just absolutely will not go around. Like you can deep that will as deep as a whale, baby. Because no, no, no. But yeah, there's quite a few people, and there's actually a lot of people that would benefit from a mental health live. You know what I
You know
mean?
what, Fab? It might not have been you. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think like an elephant. I'm going through my Rolodex. Don't you worry about it. It's somebody. It's somebody else. It's somebody else. It ain't you. It ain't you. They just had a
It's all
similar
of them.
profile. It's somebody else. It ain't you. It ain't you. My bad.
Bobby
It
is a
ain't you.
good person.
It is not you. It's not you. It's somebody else. It's somebody else. My bad. My bad.
Is she there?
Lolly, she coming. What? See, CJ, y'all can't tell. Listen, do not DM me anything. The number one thing about DM me stuff, I might not say it today. I might not say it tomorrow. But my ass sure do remember what I got in my inbox.
Right. Unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah, he's great.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can see you too now. How you
Oh,
doing?
okay.
You good. You
Hey,
good.
so I'm not bringing up anything from the past, but I have to mention this name so that y'all will understand what I'm going to say. So, several months ago, Queen E was in the box, and it was a big ordeal about Bernie. It's no secret I don't like that woman. I cringe at the thought of her name, but I kind of went off on Queen. I did message her on the back end and apologize, and I have not gotten Queen. I have not been able to get Queen up in this box and catch her to give her a public apology.
You didn't owe me one
for going off, because let me tell y'all, I was
He
that day
did go
over
off
that.
on me. That was some months ago too. So
It
yeah,
was, but it has been on my mind every time I see you in someone else's box, and I'm like, oh my gosh, if she gets in Petty's box, I have to get up there. So,
thank you. I appreciate
yeah.
that. I
So
really do.
you're very welcome. And does anyone know how our new baby's doing?
Oh, she wonderful. Well, it's wonderful as far as I done checked.
You know, she cracked me up with that video about the rocker. She cracked me up about the speeds on the rocker.
Queen is in here. She's in here.
She sure is.
She cracked
Oh, is
me
she in
up.
here?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Well, good.
Was that Karen? That better not have been
Okay.
the real
Well,
Karen
I will
Hunter
get
down there.
down.
She said, "I'm not gonna push it.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna use 5. I'm just not gonna."
Well,
What's-
I'm an idiot. I'm a total idiot because after I made that video, Sinful came home and he told me that the safety was on, so that's why it was jerking back and forth so hard, and so he unlocked it.
I'll be damned.
Wow. So did it move faster when you did it?
No, but it moves a lot more smoothly.
Yeah.
I still wouldn't put it on a 5 for a newborn who has no neck muscle. Okay. But 5 is a little wild for me.
She's like, yeah, one will do.
Yeah, one's fine. Like could you imagine me holding an infant in my arms and vigorously going back and forth real hard? Like that's what I felt like a 5 would be. And that's not natural.
Jerking the baby, like jink, 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 jink. And then she's like, well, I wish the weight was a little more right with the teddy bear. I was laughing so hard. I was like, girl, I don't think they would try to harm the baby, but you did have a point because it was like boom, boom, boom.
It was. And then Simple came home and he was like, babe, the safety's on. That's why it's jerking so hard. And I was like, oh, I didn't know.
You could put one of the car seat things. You can put those in there too.
Oh, I didn't know that. See? Yeah, I'm gonna have to make an updated video. I still won't put her in on a 5, y'all. I'll put the teddy bear in, but
Please don't.
and by the way, since I'm up here, Andrew, if you're still in here, oh, there you are. Thank you so much for the blanket. It's so sweet, and I'm not even like kidding. But the stitching, or however you say it, the crocheting on that blanket is crazy good. It's so like.
Did you make a video?
Yeah, I did. You can go
Okay,
see it. You
I'm gonna
can
have
see
to
baby feet. But it's like so intricate and like precise and like tight. Like it'll keep baby warm. It's beautiful.
Oh, Andrew, you're
You
so
are so very welcome.
That was so sweet of you. And it was made with a lot of attention and a love and affection, and we will forever be keeping that blanket around Miss Baby Queen. That is her new little blankie. She'll be dragging around like Linus from Charlie Brown.
Oh, that's
Right,
so
that's
sweet.
why I made it a little bit bigger than just a baby blanket. It's more of a toddler blanket.
Yeah, it's super sweet, but thank you so much for that.
You're very welcome.
I'm gonna have to see the video because it sounds beautiful. I've seen his work before, and he does great work.
It's beautiful. Like I've never seen someone stitch like how long have you been crocheting?
Since last January,
Wow. It looks like you've been doing it for years and years because it's really, really good. I was like,
and I try to keep it really tight so there's no holes going through.
right. It was beautiful. Yeah, go see it, Queenie, when you have a minute.
I'm definitely am. When I drop out of the box, I'm gonna definitely go see it because I know he does really good work, and he actually made that happen. When you said that it's almost that time, he made that happen.
He sure did. He sure sped through it.
Right?
That happened.
Well, yeah, we'll keep doing weird gadgets and baby journey with gadgets and stuff that I find.
How are
But
you liking it? Like, because you have an older child and then having a newborn. How has that been?
oh, it's good. She's like obsessed with her little sister. Like when she's not doing homework or anything like that, she's sitting next to the baby.
Betty,
Um, yeah, I know the faces.
his
He
face
got,
is you
he got
taking me
stank
out.
face.
Okay, stinky face.
I'm so sorry. Girl, you know how? Listen,
Girl.
when somebody be messing with y'all friends and like sending them, you seen one of your girlfriends sent you a message that a man was messaging them like just out the blue,
Whoa!
like being rude and stuff. And you like, girl, you just want to snatch somebody up.
It was some good story time that went on earlier too with Andrew, but we're not going to share that here because don't share it. Don't share it, Andrew. Don't share it.
Queen,
Hey, babe.
did you do what you had to do?
Yeah, but I'm not.
No, I'm just asking. Just
Absolutely.
asking. Okay. Right.
Yes, that's what I wanted to know. You got an appointment today?
Yeah, I was.
Awesome.
Yes,
That's awesome.
absolutely.
Cool. Well, listen, if something happens again and you forget the time or something, don't do that to us. You scared the bejesus out of us.
Man, y'all, when it comes to my child,
I get it, but you got other stuff going on. I was like, holy crap.
no, you would have heard that dog sound the alarm or that alarm on that house go off because it's set on stay. But when it comes to my baby and being late, I have never been late for my child.
Why are you rolling your eyes in the back of your head?
Oh my
Because-
god, this is
What
the
did I say?
faces.
I think Dora said she spoke to you because
Yeah, absolutely. She did.
your husband's condition, all that was.
Oh, so my husband, I actually came home yesterday and I go back up tomorrow after classes. They have to give him, he'll be out Saturday. So it's kind of like dialysis
No,
and they take the negative antibodies out, but he's a trooper.
yeah, she said she wanted to see the scar. She don't believe it's real.
Oh, I got a picture of it.
No,
No, you don't
post
you
that
dare.
crap.
Don't
I
you
mean,
dare.
I'm just
Don't you
saying.
dare.
I know.
Let me get back in the bushes because this is none of my
Yeah,
business.
girl. Yeah, girl.
Okay. Okay.
Kiss the baby for us.
I will.
She's
But
so
I just-
tiny. Oh my
I
god.
know. She's itty bitty. But thank you, Andrew, again. And I'm glad that my video is getting out there to see so
Absolutely.
everybody can see what you can do. It's amazing.
You're
absolutely.
very welcome.
The best reviews come from people themselves.
Yeah.
All right, Petty,
I
spit it
just
out.
want to
Don't
say
you
Oh,
ever
one
don't
thing.
you ever show no scar to prove.
No, let me tell you, Cartel. So for everybody that actually knows me during that time, I actually went live at the hospital. I downloaded the live. I got it. I was at the hospital and I went live. And yeah, I was so hopped up. I was falling asleep on live.
Okay, but I'm just letting you know that
You know, you know.
how dare like I want to see the scar. Are you crazy?
I mean, they can say whatever they want to say. Like I said, hey, you better just pray to your good master and do what you're supposed to do. But yes, I absolutely did. He's actually at the hospital right now, being treated for rejection. Yo, that was the first time he ever
He's in
saw
our
me.
prayers. He's in our prayers.
They're saying that's the first time they ever saw me was when I was at the hospital. Well, that wasn't a good moment of mine, so try to
Sweet
forget.
Cheeks is in here. Hold on.
Oh my
For
goodness!
why? For what?
No good grief.
Do you have something to say, love?
Not to me, she doesn't. No.
Hold the hell up. Whoa. Got me in there. Whoa. She's not loud here.
Well,
Well,
She ain't
burn
supposed to
her
be
and block
here.
her then.
She
got the
ain't
button.
supposed to be up in here.
you got the
Burn her
button,
and
buddy.
block her.
No, they got she ain't supposed to be in here. I thought that's a new page. Because a son she did, I stopped fucking with her. I don't fuck with her a minute ago. She
Yeah,
was
I
in
was
her
fucking
car.
her a minute ago.
Yeah, she was in her car screaming this, calling me the N-word.
Oh,
What?
what?
Yeah, I ain't fuck with her. I got the clip.
I didn't know
Okay,
you fucking
great,
about. Can
honey.
you play it? Can I hear
Hell
it?
No,
Hell
don't,
no. I done
no.
played too many clips. Some people being inappropriate. Hell no.
No,
Big
don't do
Hell
Victoria
no.
it.
says she's
We
in
blocked
here.
her a long time ago. Goddamn go. I ain't no conversation with her. She got all her pages blocked. She got about
Okay.
15 pages. That's a new page.
Quit squealing at me. Victoria said she's in here, and again, you've got the button. Make it go away.
Y'all gotta play too. Shit. Y'all know the hell. Is she talking?
I didn't see her. I didn't see
I
her.
ain't see her. Shit. I'm not watching the dope. I
Not
go
get
watch
her.
the dope.
That's what I'm saying. Just like leave folks alone.
Period.
We
Folks
don't know her
alone.
around here. Well, we don't fuck with her.
You got to leave
What new
people
friends?
alone. I'm trying to help you out. Just go in your area. If I'm here in a few days, you gonna know not to just stay away from me. I'm gonna say it
Then
again.
I do have something to say since I don't fuck with her and she be doxxed. Let me just say, cause fuck this. Y'all, I don't believe in this searching people up shit. I don't care how long ago it was. You just got found out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's insane. It's insane work.
You just got found out, and I ain't talking about sweet cheeks. I'm talking about mittens.
Child.
I'm talking about mittens. Let's have the vote.
Child.
Y'all know what she did.
I heard.
Y'all know what she did. Okay, we ain't got to speak about it. If the folks know, they know. This is it.
I think, do we really need a vote since we know
Oh,
she was
let's just
passing
have an
around the
official.
information?
We ain't never had an official.
I don't think we need maybe we do need a vote,
An
but no.
official.
Mittens,
Smile.
I'm really surprised you have the gall to come in here when you blocked me yesterday when you were talking shit about me, but whatever.
Oh
All
wow.
right now. Smile if it's a. Let's go ahead and get cleaned up. Frown if you want to keep them.
Wow.
The
See,
vote
that's
is
what
for
I'm saying,
mittens,
everybody. You gotta
everybody.
just stop
Mittens.
doing it. Stop looking people up. Stop invading their privacy. That's an invasion of privacy. You're not a job. You're not the government. You shouldn't be looking up people's information.
I was really shocked. And to find out that it was back in November, I was shocked because I thought they had been in enough drama, but I guess not.
What's crazy to me? Hi, Tato. What's out there? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see it. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Um,
Patty, real quick before you boot her, I want to say something to her. She said something in her live yesterday. People's information is all over the internet. That doesn't give you the right to fucking look it up.
Agreed.
It's not your right to look me up or look Queen up or look Kendra up just because it's out there. Like that's a sick comment to make. Just because my information is out there, that gives somebody the right to look it up? No, you got me all the way fucked up. And it
Period.
wasn't even me they looked up. But it's just like that mentality. Because the information is out there. I can look it up? No,
And then pass it around to people for people to say
Right.
nasty fucking things in text messages is fucking wild.
Right. Exactly. Okay, that's all I
For
wanted
what?
to say.
For what reason? I'm confused.
I don't
It
get it.
doesn't matter if it wasn't the right Kendra. It was the point that she was looking. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. That's with me as well. Like even though you got it wrong, the fact that you're doing it.
she said because somebody asked her for it. Well, somebody asked you to go jump off the nearest bridge into the coldest water, or even filled it with ice. Are you going to do it?
If you ask me to go look somebody up Malibu, I'm gonna tell you, hell no, go look yourself.
Well, I'm
Exactly.
not going to ask you to look up
I
anybody
know
because
you
I don't
wouldn't.
even screenshot or do recordings. So I'm
I
just
know you
saying, like,
wouldn't. I know you wouldn't. I know you're not even that type of person. But I'm saying, if that was the case, ain't no damn way. Why would I do that? I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with your fingers.
I mean, it's this whole doxing and going real life on both ends it's out of control, and I'm just afraid someone's going to get hurt. Like that's just my fear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And I'm
Let
gonna
me throw
tell
this in
y'all,
you.
you come to New York, listen,
No, don't say that because you can't even
tensions
say
are
that.
high here. Tensions are high here. Y'all see what happened to that lady that rage baited that woman in Manhattan, okay? She got the New York special, a 2-piece with a cherry soda on the side. Okay? Leave us alone.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I just wanted to say that to her because she wouldn't let me in her. She wouldn't unblock me so I could come say that to her
I
face
didn't watch
yesterday.
that.
So if she's even here, I don't know.
And
She's
Brianna, we all got bail money for you. We finna all chip in for bail and money on your books. Cause that woman got exactly what she deserved. Period.
Is that the woman saying?
I think it was the interview.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was the woman that got punched dead in her face for rage beating somebody.
oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Brooklyn.
Talking about a pro-life activist, but you not pro about that life though, was you? Okay.
Wow. Wow, it is all types of stuff going on today. And that's exactly why it needs to stop, especially for an app. This is an app. Like people, I shouldn't know anything about y'all. I shouldn't be learning things about y'all from other people. You know, if you tell me, then okay. But I shouldn't go into a live and just because they're so angry that you made fun of them or you called them a name or, they felt like you had an attitude or
okay. I'm
you
gonna drop
talking
Teddy. Thank
shit.
you.
Like, it shouldn't take you getting that angry to where you want to find out who a person is. Like, that's crazy to me. It really is. But there are a lot of people. You can tell us the story though. I'm gonna end up dropping. I'm gonna go get some food. I'm gonna eat.
Yeah, I just finished doing that. I washed my hair. I washed my hands. I had something to eat.
I know you,
Definitely got behind my ears, Desi, and in my belly button.
you got the
Okay.
belly button in behind them ears.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Y'all are so funny.
Yeah. Okay, I'm a drop, Petty. You finished doing your news broadcast. Thank you,
Right,
Petty.
absolutely. And don't forget about this figure. I'm about to drop so I can actually see it.
Nope. It's not there. Okay, there I go.
The mittens issue has to do for me, and this is for any one of you as well. The people who are doing the searching just to have somebody else put out the information. It's twisted, it's wrong. Then acting as if it never happened, not even telling anybody that they did it for these people. They ain't say nothing to us, did it? Acting innocent, as if they are, I was just scared of what they might do to me. Someone's actual perception of these things shouldn't be, I'll be afraid of what they'll do to me because they're picking on that other individual. It should be more in line with your morals. Should be more in line with, that's not right. That's not right. You shouldn't jump on the bandwagon of bullying, and that's technically bullying, Mittens. Very technical. Well, I gave them the information. I searched it for them. And they put it out. It would have been nice to own all these things before, but you were the person, if you want to know, way back when I said, keep your eyes open, treat a person nice. Let them come in here. You remember that? You remember when I said that? Do you remember? I was like, I treat them nice. Don't say nothing. And y'all was like, who is he talking about? Treat them nice. Let them come in the room. Let them be in here. It was you, Mittens. You was kikiing it up in it, bitch. You was kikiing it up. I just kept my eyes open, kept my ears open. Because I already had a lot of information. But the thing that I'm about now is like, I don't need to be the first. You either gonna tell on yourself or somebody else gonna tell on you. It makes it way easier for me. The exile thing just becomes way easier because At no point when I'm trying to correct myself would I have ever not let that information out. I would have never not said that. I would have said, hey, let me tell you everything I did. Not only was I looking up you, but I start going down the line and looking up everybody that was in here. I started looking up everybody. And there's some other individuals that come in here that are still part of other teams. They smile in our face. I'm not neutral. I just choose to let you smile in our face. It just works out better. Because, and I'm going to tell you this, and no matter what I say, you're not going to listen to me, and you're still going to do it. You're so angry at something that's outside of my control. You so mad at petty and all petty comment cousins, everybody's here, that you choose to come here. You choose to come smile in everybody's faces and act like you're their friend and be nice. But your anger cannot stand me so much that you cannot keep the act up. You can't keep it up. And the confusing part is, how does he have something to talk about every day that does not mention me? How does he have something to talk about and is not mentioning me? I mean, hell, well,
I found the One Punch Man show on Disney Plus.
Okay, you can watch it.
Yeah.
I have other things going on in life, like what you just heard. my in-house daycare system. So I don't have the time to be angry with anybody here. I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't see how you have time. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of idle time. And idle time and idle hands, as I've been told, is dangerous. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. But once again, back to my original, I think there's a heavy medication that's going on, and I think there needs to be a real look into a bigger issue that a lot of the people that are doing the damage aren't talking about. They doing Tylenol. Not the kind you get at the store. No matter if they say they talking slow because they're groggy, no matter if they say their voice is like this because of that, their eyes are like this because of this, they are moving frantically because of this, I'm moving like this because I took whatever. Throw it out the window. From now on, throw it out the window. They just don't want to be shamed. They don't want to have to live through the shame of either going through recovery, going through the process, acknowledging that they messed up and they relapsed, acknowledging these things. They would rather put on the act for you and tell you that what you're seeing is something else. There's a real problem here when it comes to money, and there's a real problem with people who are going through whatever they're going through in life, and they would rather forget what's going on in life and put something in their body. I'm not shaming nobody either. If you want it, it's none of my business. It's none of my business. Hey now, Kate.
Hey, Petty. I have a genuine question. What TV show are we on? Because some of this shit that happens, I'm like, there is no way this shit is not scripted. And
What part?
there's sometimes where
What part?
something happens. There's something happens, and I'm like on the edge of my seat with my popcorn and my water. Like, okay, what's next? You know, like what TV show are we on?
Let me say something about this place, which I find it very unique and find it very it's probably one of the reasons I'm watching what I do. There and someone said it to me. You got a lot of power, and I don't have any power. I told this individual, I don't have any power. I don't have that perceived notion of power. I have a great deal of respect for what I like, watching what I say, and just trying to get to the point without disrespecting anybody. I think what happens here is that the everybody here knows that they respect it here. You know you can come in this box and I'm not going to deny you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everyone here is allowed to, as you should, free thinkers. Think about it. I think that it's just this natural, this it's the world script, because it there are a lot of fake ass people. There's just a lot of fake ass. There's a lot of fake ass people that will smile in your face, girl, and you know they'll be right out here talking shit. You'll see them talking shit. So there's a lot of fake ass people, and I try my best to stick to my character, the core values of Petty, and I think that part gets lost amongst the people that go live. They're chasing. I was reading this thing. These children who they really, really, really want to see, like, they would be really happy getting 100 views, and I'm like, shit, I'm happy looking at my own shit. Like, I'm happy looking at it. So there's this enigmatic chase for something, fame, money, something. But like I said, I'm literally new to the internet. When I say new, like, I wasn't allowed on this app for security reasons. So I was chilling off the grid. I don't know what it's like to listen. I just saw on Instagram. I gotta delete Instagram. It's hoes on Instagram. Sorry, it's provocative stuff on Instagram that I gotta delete my Instagram now. That's how.
No, I don't want to hear a dang thing from you because you were just on Clapper last week. So I don't want to hear nothing. Nothing.
Wow, listen.
I just wanted to ask if anybody knows like what TV show we're on, because I'm about ready to skip to the end, the last episode, because y'all are wild. And I'm gonna go because it looks like people are beefing with someone in the comments that might need to grab a box. So bye.
Who beefing?
Sorry, I had to go earlier. My nurse was here. But first, I just wanted to say thank you all for the gifts. Second, I just want to remind everybody that there's a certain person that's part of I'm just going to say it, a clan
Really?
that wants to say that they don't go real life, but they sure do. I don't know what's going real life because they actively said that they paid for an app to run background checks on people, have actively ran a back check on me, have called my facility multiple times, but they say they don't go real life,
They
but
do.
yet they do.
They do.
So
That's the thing.
how is that not going real life?
That's the thing. I can't speak for anybody else, but I'm definitely advocating that behavior it needs to stop, or somebody before it's too late, before there's another person that gets lost, that's lost. I'm
Exactly.
really advocating for that.
And then there's a person down here, Miss Gabby Snotcrotch, that wants to run her mouth down here. Maybe they need a box.
Who's that?
They were saying stuff on Miss Holly Mae that's not true, but then they don't want to say nothing. If you're gonna talk on somebody, you might should do it to that person instead of behind their backs.
What they was talking about? Who they was talking about?
They're spreading lies on Miss Holly Mae,
Oh, really?
Gabby, not crotch.
Really?
Yeah,
And now, and now,
that's what's going. That's what's going down on in the comments.
oh,
But thank you, everyone. Have a good day.
oh, it's a 000. Okay, that's. Let me tell you what you're gonna have coming in here. You're gonna have they so pissed off at the fact and remember they is so wide and varied that they means that a hit dog a holler. They so pissed off that hey, they know nobody ain't really said y'all ain't supposed to be doing that bullshit. And it's the fact that the seed has now been planted. That there's this moral compass that everybody is going to be spreading the word on. The little seed's been planted, the branch is planted. It's just some certain shit you ain't supposed to be doing. Don't worry about that. So what is happening now is it's like the kid who gets in trouble. You got siblings. You got siblings. Who got siblings? This is what it's like. Because I got siblings. I'm going to tell you what it's like. Who got siblings? Raise your hand if you got siblings. Let's see. Let me see if you raise your hand if you got siblings. Okay. When you did some shit and you got away with it and nothing happened to you, but then your brother or your sister does something and they get in trouble, but then they go, Shay did the same thing. Speak the Trump did the same thing. Ray did it too. Yo, why the hell you throwing me in it? I ain't the one in trouble right now. Your ass did that. Well, why you trying to get me in trouble? I ain't got shit to do with that. I ain't got shit to do with that. They ain't got nothing to do with me at all. Oh, that was not. Hey, that was men's. Just had to hit that block button on their ass. That was men's, right? Hey, that was her in the comments, right? That wasn't the right one? Oh shit. That wasn't the right one?
No, that was a different one. I've seen them both in alive at the same time. That mitten without an S at the end is a totally different mitten.
Oops.
I'll message them and let them know.
Oh shit.
I was like, no. As soon as Mitten commented and I saw your eyeballs get a little bit bigger, I was like, oh no, you blocking the wrong one.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I'll message Mitten and tell Mitten that it was a mistake.
That's why people do name changes.
Right. Maybe they need to be like what other people do, not that Mittens.
I'll block them.
Okay. Well, I'll let them know.
Oh.
Oh, poor Mitten.
Yeah, my bad. I hit. You can see my face. My face still on me.
I saw you. I saw it with the block eyes as soon as they commented. I was like, oh, here we go. Okay, I'll let them know.
Make sure I like keep my word right here. All right, so one last story for you before I go. So her name Fix It now. Hey, I'll get it. I'll get the two that I know at least. The 2 pages I know, I'll get those. They ain't gotta worry about it. Fixer. Fix It also went by Sassy, has been around a very long time. A very long time. Now I am not. Oh no, sorry, Mittens. Mitten. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. I apologize. I do apologize. Apologize. Well. When it comes to Fix It Sassy, she was actually, I am not awareness. I just know some terms. I am not awareness. This is not awareness. I'm just letting you, girl, I'm just letting you know the scoop. I'm letting you know the tea. I am not calling anybody out. I am just letting you know the tea. Okay? She was a enabler of Gabby's. An enabler of Gabby's, and I have a clip. I was speechless once I got this clip.
We got on the battle for that lady, what it was for. That's it. So keep your head up. We know what we did. You got the people behind you, and that's all that matters.
Thank you for speaking truth on that. Thank you.
Have a good day, my friend.
Good, thank you.
Laying you up, it was new information to me. I was speechless when I got the clip. I didn't even know what to say.
That is actually Danny. And I was in there yesterday, and when I tell you my mouth dropped because she was in the comments like, Danny, let me up. It's Sassy. I was like, how would she know who you are? So that was really, really weird to me.
Mouth
Very
dropped.
weird.
Mouth dropped.
Yeah.
And
then she was like supporting her.
Money?
Yeah, for C, for her friend that had C, allegedly. Yeah. And then it turned into, oh no, we never said that. We said this. And she got up there and she's like, listen, it doesn't matter. Haters gonna hate, basically. And I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So
do you remember she said she was watching Mexican Homie?
Huh?
You remember Sassy?
Yes.
So I wonder if she's one of the people that I theorized about, that they do want to spend their money how they want to. They don't care if the person's doing whatever. But they go around and watch people that are going to call out their creator.
You hear my daughter? She's like, right.
Right.
Right. She's saying, and listen, she's 1.5 and she's saying right. Yeah, because it was weird. Remember, that was the day she came in and she started arguing with people because she had just gone and watched Awareness or something. And she's like, yeah, I was just in Mexican Homies and I followed I think it was Snark, I want to say. I followed so-and-so over here and da-da-da-da. And then she never left. She just kept coming up and she knew a lot for someone who's not around. Everybody kept saying that. It was weird.
Hey, can I interrupt for a second?
Mm-hmm.
I just muted a Sweet Cheeks account, and now listen. Rory25 is in here and says, "Why did my Sweet Cheeks kangaroo account get muted for putting kangaroos in the chat?" Can you explain that?
So that Sweet Cheeks is good.
Okay,
I'm not sure if somebody muted it because they thought maybe it was the other Sweet Cheeks, but that Sweet Cheeks is good Sweet Cheeks.
That's a good one.
No, I need to apologize.
Yes, that's the Sweet Cheeks that Tim Bubbles like.
Oh,
yes.
I'm sorry.
Jesus, man, this is a hard one today.
Listen to my 1-year-old. Tell him. Say yes.
The ones with the kangaroos are sweet ladies. She's the Australian lady.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
That's my bad.
My bad.
You got anything else you want to say before I get out this box?
I give up.
You want to say bye-bye? Say bye-bye.
Hey.
Say bye-bye. No, she doesn't want to. All right, bye.
So the clip came in, and it is what it is. It is very unfortunate that we always and will always have ops. It's funny. It is funny. We will always have Holly Mae. I see it. I listen. I don't know what the hell. I don't know who texts you. I don't know what the hell. Nope. I don't know who the hell texted you. It was a 0-0 account. I already know. Somebody must text you. Listen. I don't want no smoke. Let me go ahead and get this shit out. I saw you. They said that somebody came in here and tried to blame you for something. Wasn't none of their business. That's all. Listen. I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. Just go ahead and get that out of the way. It was a person in the comments. Got me? Got me? I got it. We good? I know you got a text. I know. God telling me you got a text. They said, girl, I was in Masturbating Live, and somebody in the comments had brought you up, told some Holly Mae this, and they was talking about you in Masturbating Live. Hell no. Hell no. So whatever one sent you that text message, hell no, we corrected it. And I know, and it better not be nobody from Reddit. And I'll find out later this evening if I see the post. Best believe. Okay, good. And best believe I'm gonna comment on your shit I'm gonna comment on your shit. Yeah, one of you Southern Bells, I'm commenting on your shit if I that's really, yeah, I'm gonna comment on your shit on Reddit. Best believe I'm gonna comment. Don't start no shit. I don't start no shit. I've been good. Hell, I did good today. I talked all the way around the bush. And only the people that knew what the hell I was talking about knew what the hell I was talking about. So don't start no shit. I talked around that bush. Was not direct. Did not do no bullshit today. Kept it a buck. Kept it simple. A couple of things I'm sure nobody ain't gonna like. But we can have a conversation about that whenever you ready. Hell, I didn't do shit today. And I do shit yesterday as well. I ain't do nothing. Bother nobody. All right? Shit. Okay. Shit. Golly. Ugh. I think that was my last. Yeah, that's the shit. I can't talk about none of this other stuff that was sent to me. All this other stuff, that shit ain't in it. Bennett ain't in it at all. All this other stuff that happened yesterday, I can't talk about it. Whatever happened, I can't talk about it. One, oh, girl, you must have took a nap. Y'all, she was asleep, wasn't she? I mean, I know Holly be at the gas station. Hell, I know Queen, baby, Kate, chilling, Sarah, writing a book. Monster, you must have been asleep, girl. Girl. Whoa, out. Tuna, I know you met, sis. Ransom, peace. Hell, dirty. Hell, and shit, they was married. Hell, Jocelyn. Shit. Regina somewhere around here chilling out. Bree, I know they all be, girl. Girl at Lowe's. Dirty dad, girl, she at Lowe's, girl. Girl, we ain't get it. Girl, put your hair in. Girl, you ain't missing nothing, girl. Let me know, girl. We was over here. What the hell we was doing, y'all? Girl, we was over here fishing, crabbing. Yo, reread the hobby, girl. Girl, we was over here talking about Gail and Mrs. Anderson and how we saw them doing their bushes on here and how that plant ain't gonna grow no way because she ain't put enough water on it. We ain't do nothing. Talk about we ain't do nothing at all, girl. We was just over here just talking. Not much. Oh, we over here talking about what location to go to. You know, what a good piece of land that I almost missed it. Last thing. I told my sister, I said I'll tell her this today. Because I told her yesterday. So it's not funny, but it's funny. So guys have bright ideas. And I had a bright idea. And I had pitched New Mexico and Arizona. pitched and I had sold it. What I sold was this beautiful property. Mountains, luxury getaway, a getaway home, a piece of property that you get away to, a vacation property is what I pitched. I really had pitched and I knocked it out. Beautiful. Knocked it out the park. Today Tuesday, right? So it was Monday. It was a beautiful pitch. Beautiful with pictures and everything. It was beautifully pitched. So yesterday I got on here and we was laughing and kikiing and all that. Nobody don't fuck with nerds. Nobody don't fuck with nerds. It's who fuck with nerds? Nobody don't fuck. Excuse me? Nobody don't fuck with that person? Excuse me? Did you miss the episode where nobody don't like that person's nobody don't fuck with that person's like you don't know the saga? Did you a lot of y'all gonna be lost on this. This like 4-5 years old. The nerds thing, I believe that's tied to, ain't that tied to the HP? Like, ain't it all linked in there? It's some real country ass shit. It's some real southern country ass shit. Like, it's some country ass shit. It's like, it's some country ass shit. It's some ladies. Yeah, girls going wild. And it's some bullshit because it was people trying to bullshit other people. It's like people just now figuring out like, oh, you a bullshitter. No, doxing is skill. Do you know what the hell she did though? You can't have one side of the story and not put what nerds did as well. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Are we gonna be like one-sided? They can't. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, you're right, Marcy. They took me back off. I'm trying to land the plane. Then they got the wheel. Look, the plane was landing. The wheels was down. Motherfucker said, take off. No, take your ass off. Take it off. Get that motherfucker back up. Get that motherfucker back up. Yeah, no. Hell no. First off, I'm gonna turn this damn plane around and head back to the runway. This is for Holly. And I hope Holly go live tonight. I hope Holly go live tonight so she can give y'all this gossip. Holly gonna get it. I hope she go live tonight to tell y'all what happened some years ago. So whoever this person is can do the back and forth with her. Because first, it ain't my place. It ain't my story. It ain't my place. It ain't my right to be doing that to not only Holly Mae, but anybody else that has had a situation in the past. It's not my place. The same as the doxing. It's not my place to be telling somebody else's business that it's their business to tell. Okay? So that is for Holly Mae if she wants to tell y'all that. See? That's for her to tell, but that's a saga. Now, if I want to go down that half paint era, we could do that. But that's a whole damn saga. That's me arguing with a rich woman, a woman who was taken care of by her husband's business. That's a whole damn saga we could get into. That ain't for me to do. No, my voice fine. My voice fine. Let me get back to this so he can hear this. Since another man in the room. So I pitched this to the wife. I pitched this beautiful idea. And then yesterday, I get on here to the husbands that's in the room listening now. I get on here with your wife laughing and kikiing, talking about land and all that. We talking. Queen get in the box and and I make the most dumbest joke in the world. It was funny to us, but it was dumb. It was dumb. I didn't know anybody else was listening. I thought we were the only ones in the room. We were being listened, always being listened to here. I'd say, oh, yeah, I'm going to get me a piece of crop dust. Well, it didn't go over so well. It didn't go well at all. You told me that it was going to be this, and that, and it's crop dust. It was a joke. Hold up. That 15 acres for $2,000 is just dust. That was a joke.
Right, now you got her thinking you about to buy a patch of Sahara desert land. Okay.
It didn't go well.
I'm gonna need Mrs. Petty, if she's listening, take the reins on purchasing land, ma'am, and please go visit before you go and purchase said land. Okay.
What you think the new map is?
Well, it's better
Is
than
it a new one?
yeah, it's better than the Sahara Desert or the little shrubs.
Lord, overpriced. Overpriced.
I'm telling you, you get what you pay for in the way of land. I'm telling you. And you, Mr. over there, like, I can, you know what probably got your wife feeling some type of way is when you were like, I can plant anything in some dirt. Give it to me. I can plant anything in the desert. I've done it before. And she was like, oh, hell no. Now he's sounded convincing that it's literal desert.
It was a good joke, but I should have saved it. It was a good damn joke. It was a good damn joke, boy. Sometimes I need to learn to keep some of those damn jokes in, but it was a good one. It was worth saying it.
But it's not a joke. Some of that land is really just dirt. Like you, Mr. over there with green thumbs and shit saying, oh, I can grow anything. No, not when you put your wife in the middle of a desert, what do you call it? Like tumbleweed, okay, piece of property. And you're going to convince her you're going to make an oasis out of dirt.
Hold up. Could you imagine? I was going to be king of the for a good 2 years, she could tell me anything. We live here. This is our dust.
Right, trying to grow something.
My dust.
Right. You over here preaching like at least have your name on a acre of land. Well, I don't want a sandbox, sir. I can go buy that at Home Depot. Okay.
I sit back and think about it last time. I was like, man, she was gonna be miserable, but I was gonna be happy. To all the guys out there, not to the ladies. Hey man, if you can get you a dust bucket, don't say nothing to nobody. Just get it. It's gonna be I still look.
I'm just saying, she had the right to side eye you a little bit, even though you was quote unquote joking. You get what you pay for. That's all I'm gonna say.
Some of it was jokes, but I like. Could you imagine 100 acres of dust and nobody could tell you?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Like it's just, to me, it's just I just sitting in the middle of 100 acres of dust.
You know what's gonna happen if you sit in 100 acres of dust? You're gonna sit there by your damn self with your tiny little tent all by yourself while your wife is over there in a nice house on a different piece of property with the kids.
Oh, best believe when it's all said and done, you can have a nice house. I just can't. It's gonna be so lovely going to like 100 acres of dust and just hearing coyotes.
No, until the wind picks up, and then you got a dust storm kicking your ass, and you're begging your wife, "Can you come back in the house?"
With bottles of water, just dust flying in my mouth. It's mine. It's mine.
You would be too proud to admit that you effed up. Okay.
No, I'll let that chance sit in. Hey, you want to see? Hey guys, look at me. Hey, what happened to you, man? You gonna shade? Hey, wait.
And all the country folks in the small town will look at you and shake their head every time they'll be like, there he goes. There's the brown man and his 100 acres of dust bowl. Okay.
Dang, man, you used to love digging holes. Could you imagine digging holes and sleeping in them? What? Get it? Recording it? Hey, what? Hey, everybody! I just dug a hole. Come inside the hole.
Watching you pour some bottled water in a hole, trying to make it look like an oasis or a pool, and it dry up so fast. I don't know. You could totally be a content creator with that, though. You could totally go viral with that. I would totally make sure you would.
I have so many ideas for this bowl of dust. Taking rocks and like lining them up. Look, I had this whole thing before.
Oh God!
Look. I'm still thinking about it. I said, you know what? I can get 5 of those acres of dust, and I can sell rocks.
Oh no!
I can polish the rocks and put my initials on it.
Polish it with what? You ain't got no water to clean them up over there. It's gonna be dusty ass rock.
Just a thought that went through my head. Another rock. I'm selling dirty rocks.
Authentic dirty ass rocks, because you can't clean them. You ain't got no water source. Okay.
There's a market for everything.
Lord.
There's a market for everything.
It now, Queen. He'll be on a bike with a barrel behind him and some dust, and he'll be like, "I'm polishing me some rocks. I'm polishing me some rocks." And next thing you know, you see tumbleweed flying by him.
Right. That's all I see is Petty and the tumbleweed. Okay.
Hold up, I get one of those stationary bikes and put a rock on it and let the back wheel just keep spinning.
Stop it.
What are you doing? I'm sharpening knives, Mom. I'm gonna go
Hold up, I scared the locals. I had another idea. I go around scaring the locals on the property. Go real close to the edge of where they property at. Put a can inside a bike and just, is that a motorcycle? What is wrong with him?
Or the other thing is he'll buy a property real cheap, and there'll be like $500,000 in property taxes.
Right. He's gonna be paying more property taxes than it's worth.
What? No, I looked at the property taxes for it. I looked at for the
What
whole.
is it?
You also look at back property taxes, and you have to keep in mind that's estimated taxes for when the property was originally bought. When you rebuy the property, they reassess the value, and then you get new property tax. Keep that in mind.
Oh, I looked into all of it. I even thought about rezoning it into a landfill to make it cheaper.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, he's put too much thought into this. I gotta go.
Mrs. Petty needs to take the reins. Now, wait. Now you could get some decent land if you're patient, you and your wife, and if you go and do, what do you call it, where the people who own an actual nice piece of property who has not paid their property taxes in a few years, you can go and start paying those taxes, and then
property tax foreclosures. There's actually a government website. It's for the rug dealers, stuff that's been compensated.
Like you can find a nice piece of property that way. You just got to be patient and pay the property taxes for a couple years, and then it's yours all of a sudden because they can't make up for it.
No, you just got to pay off the debt. What happens is the townships and all will confiscate the property for past due taxes due, and all you got to do is pay the past due taxes. Now, if there's a mortgage on the property, at that point it probably could be a foreclosure. So you have to take care of the mortgage and the back property taxes. But some houses just have property taxes that you pay off.
Or just land, right? Just the land itself.
Yeah, it could be land. It could be anything.
Right. See, at least you might get away with not being in a dust bowl at that point.
Yeah, there's a 1-year right of redemption. Yeah.
One day I'll have my dust.
Oh my God.
But you have to be. There's some way you can get into these government sites for DEA seizures and stuff like that, and that's how they get their money back for seizures after the court cases and stuff. Sometimes, like their big houses that have been sitting vacant for 10 years because they were caught up in trials and stuff like that. And you get like $1 million property for like 2, 3, 400,000.
I
But
agree.
it's hard to get into those websites. A friend of mine got a car from there. It was a DEA seizure, and got a Yukon.
Those are expensive.
GSA.gov if anybody wants to look.
Yep.
GSA.gov and usually sends as well that have the states, each state as well on that as well. GSA.gov.
I'm just trying to save your ass from getting another licking from the wife over a dust bowl, and you over there still daydreaming about a sandbox.
Worth the laugh. It's
Well,
worth
it looks
the
like
laugh.
he's looking for a Hurricane Alley if he's going
Right
down.
now you're looking at a total opposite direction. Okay, now you're
They
looking
show
for
you pictures before the hurricane came through, not after.
Oh, this is fine. This is.
He's
fine.
like, you know what, honey? Instead of dust, we're gonna go swamp. Okay,
Not here. No, not here.
Oh, make it a cemetery. I bet you would save on taxes. Somebody put.
I got plans. I got plans. One day.
You can just sage it. Just
about
sage
to
it.
down.
Just sage it. Get a little piece of cemetery land, sage it away, bless the spirits out, and there you go.
Too cold. Sorry. Can't.
Oh, look, Mitten changed their name. It says Mitten, the good one. Oh my goodness. That's funny. You gotta change your names, guys. I mean, it's hard for me because I'm a queen, but at least you guys can call me Queen of all trades, and then there's Queen E, so we know that you're separating us. But some women around here running around with just queen, so then we don't know what queen we talking about.
True.
Okay, we got a Queen Jen. There she is. Okay, Queen Jenny. Okay, so we got to say the whole name. But Mitten, you were just too close. You just were one letter off, and that's what got the block.
My bad. Again, my bad.
Oh yeah, I'm Quan. Never mind. Forgot. I'm Quan. Okay, I'm gonna get down, but yeah, Mrs. Petty, please, for the love of God, take the reins. Do not let this man buy.
Nah, it's not happening. It's not happening yet.
It's not happening ever. Okay. All right.
With that, we have had a wonderful day. I've been over time. You have a wonderful evening. Remember, we all are in charge of doing wonderful things. Yes, my tone did change. This person here is Anthony. We all are responsible for our own change and our ability to do better. Remember that change happens from within, and you are the change that's needed. This is Anthony saying bye. Have a good evening and take care of your family and wash your ass. Bye.